What it is, my 10 Peace and Grease here, and today we're talking about the unwritten rules in Warframe. You won't find these rules written down in the Codex, or in lore, or even on DE's website. The obvious question you're probably going to be asking is, Peace, how the hell do I know what these rules are if they're not written down anywhere? Well, the majority of the time these rules are passed from player to player via word of mouth. Now, these rules aren't created because somebody gets bored and tries to make a mission more complicated. These rules are actually born from trying to make a mission more efficient, more fluid, more streamlined. And that's the majority of the time the purpose behind these rules. So today we're talking about 5 unwritten rules, and let's get into it. And that is rule number 1. Interception. Now, this isn't as big of a deal as it was back in the day, but it can still apply. And that is, when you go into an interception mission, the point that you cap is your point for the duration of that mission until you hit extract. So that is your point. It is your baby. It is your responsibility to check on it periodically, clear enemies that are trying to cap it. If it does get captured, clear the enemies and recap it. Now, I'm not trying to say that you need to stay on that point and never move. No. To the contrary, you're able to run around and feel free to do so. But it's your responsibility to go back and check on that point. In fact, I would say about 2 weeks ago, I was probably with the most frustrating group of randoms I have ever ran an interception mission with. We probably stayed for about 6 rounds. And every single round, these guys were moving points. Now, why is this a big deal? Well, it really just comes down to making the mission more streamlined. If every player on the squad knows exactly where they're going every single time, they can be standing on their point, ready to cap it as soon as the Lotus gets done speaking. So it just makes it a little bit more efficient. So players aren't running around saying, okay, well, somebody's at A, somebody's at C, somebody's at D. Oh, okay, I'm going to B. So it just makes it a little bit more efficient. So, unwritten rule number 2, and that is defense points. These are going to be your defense pods. These are going to be your mobile defense terminals. So these defense points. And I see this all the damn time, particularly on Hydron with people running Saren. Now, if you're a Saren main, I'm not throwing shade at you. I'm just saying that maybe you know somebody that does this. And that is, when you have a frame like Loki with a decoy, or Saren with a decoy, and so on and so forth, these skills draw aggro. And when you put those decoys, for an example, right next to defense points, you are drawing fire to the defense point. You know, the thing that you're actually trying to defend and prevent to taking damage. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're actually drawing fire to it. Because you have to keep in mind these decoys are going to draw in enemies that otherwise may not have even came near the defense pod or even shot at it or threw grenades at it. Now they're all collapsing on that defense point because of that aggro drawing skill. So please, use the decoys as they're intended, meaning keep them away from defense points and away from allies, so on and so forth. That way the enemies are looking away from you and not actually shooting at you. Because keep in mind, they have stormtrooper aim. So if they shoot at you 2,000 times, they'll probably hit 1,000 times and miss the other 1,000 times. So yeah. Unwritten rule number 3. Invisible revives. Now this was a big one back in the day, but it still applies to this day. And that is that if you see a teammate who's invisible picking up another teammate, stay away from them. Don't go near them. Now, I would so love to insert a Baywatch clip of slow-mo running right here with the Baywatch music. Because I see this all the time with newer players, and that will be an invisible teammate will be picking up somebody else, and somebody will do the Baywatch slow-mo run with their Rhino over to revive. Why is this a problem? Well, if you're invisible, enemies don't shoot at you. If you're invisible, enemies don't throw grenades at you. If you're invisible, enemies don't attack you. If you're invisible, enemies do not know you exist. You can go anywhere and do anything without being hassled by enemies. So they are free to pick up allies anytime without ever taking any damage. As soon as you go slow-mo Baywatch running your ass over there, you are now drawing fire to your invisible teammate. Now, while this isn't such a big deal in low to medium level missions, once you start getting into higher level missions, you got to keep in mind that invis frames are squishy. And it doesn't take more than a couple shots in high level missions to down an Ashe or a Loki or an Avara. And then you got this redonkulous chain of, whoop, the invisible guy that was reviving our teammate is now down as well. So let me go ahead and pick up him. Oh, well, now I'm down. So now he's going to pick me up. And then, oh, he's down. So we're going to pick. So it starts this moronic chain of revives. So just don't do it. You have an invisible ally, stay away from them. Best bit of advice I can give you there. Unwritten rule number 4, begging. No Oliver twisting your ass in the chats. Just don't do it. It has a very, very negative view by the Warframe community. Okay, just don't do it. Now, why is that? Is that because the Warframe community is stingy or greedy or doesn't like to share? Nope. Nothing can be further from the truth. But there's a simple fact here, and this is why begging is viewed so negatively. And if you look at my Wukong Prime here, how did I earn this Wukong Prime? I ran the missions. I got the relics. I got the reactant to refine those relics that needed refined, obviously, silver and gold drops. Then I ran those relics, hope I get what I want. Oh, damn, I didn't, and I got to repeat the cycle all over again. But then someone comes to me and says, please, sir, can I have a Wukong Prime? No, you cannot. You know how, it took me X amount of time to earn this, and now you just want me to give you one for free? Really? How does that work? Now, I have no problem sharing with anybody, and I have given away an insane amount of stuff over the years in Warframe, and it doesn't bother me one bit. But to have somebody just constantly begging nonstop over and over and over again, it gets old because I can't play the game for my account and then play the game for their account as well. So yeah, it's just not a very good look. In fact, I had somebody hitting me up for like 3 days straight. I had a person begging from me for all different kinds of prime parts, and I finally broke down. I couldn't be nice anymore, and I said, my man, look, get the relics, crack them open, and get what you want. And his response, I'm not kidding, was, yeah, but I don't get what I want from the relics. Yeah, no shit. None of us do. We all have to run relics numerous times to get what we want from them. It's not as if we played Warframe X amount of time. We have some secret or some cheat code or some way to manipulate the system. We have to do the same exact thing that everyone else does. And that is we have to run the missions, get the relics, crack them open, rinse and repeat. Same exact thing. No different. So, begging. Don't do it. Reciprocation is the 5th and final unwritten rule today. Reciprocation. Now, whether somebody has helped you out on a mission, whether somebody has given you something, there may come a day, maybe not, but just maybe there'll come a day when you can help them out. So be ready to reciprocate if somebody helps you out. Most players in Warframe, when they help somebody out or give them something, they never, ever intend to get anything back from that person. But there may come a day when you will be able to help them out. And I'll give you an example. This isn't just a Warframe thing. This is actually in many types of games like Warframe. For example, even Destiny 1 years ago when I used to play it all the time, back during the content droughts in Warframe, I would play Destiny 1, and I had somebody join the clan who wanted to run the Kingsfall raid, so I got the clan together, carried him through it. Then he wanted to bring his buddy on the Kingsfall raid, so I got the clan together again, drug that guy through the Kingsfall raid a second time, and his buddy a first time. Fast forward to probably 3 months after that, they joined the clan. I had a new player join the clan who desperately wanted to do the Kingsfall raid, and I think we were at we had just finished War Priest, and I hit them up because we needed 2 players. I said, "Hey, two players for Kingsfall raid, jump in." And the guy's response, I kid you not, was, "Yeah, I don't want to do the Kingsfall raid because it doesn't benefit me. There's nothing in it for me. I've already been through it." And I said, "Yeah, my dude, I know you've been through it because me and the rest of my online friends carried your ass through it. So we know you've been through it." "Yeah, but it doesn't benefit me to run it." Well, what do you think that we got out of it by carrying your ass through it twice and your buddy through it once? What did we get out of it? I don't know. Yeah, we didn't get anything. But the guy flat refused to even jump into the Kingsfall raid for the last half of it to help out a new clanmate. So yeah, needless to say, he wasn't around long. But this even goes to somebody hooking you up with something. Like I had a new Warframe specifically. I had a guy join the clan. This was probably about 10 months ago. Guy joins the clan, and for like a month straight, he's hitting me up for free Prime stuff. And I'm helping him out because he's a clanmate, seems like a good guy. I figure, yeah, why not? And fast forward past that month, and I mentioned to him that I'm farming a mod, and he says, "Oh, I've got an extra one." We go to the dojo, he throws the mod in, and without missing a beat, he says, "Give me 60 plat for that." Now at the time, that mod was selling for probably 40 to 50-ish plat, 60 max, but 40 to 50 very common in trade chat. I didn't get a friend discount, I didn't get a clanmate discount, I didn't get a, "Hey Peace, thanks for hooking me up for a month of non-stop Prime stuff" discount. Not only did he charge me full price, he charged me beyond full price for that mod. I was godsmacked. So I did the only thing I could. I paid him the 60 plat, took the mod, told him he wouldn't fit into the clan because I didn't realize he was very selfish and was taking advantage of players. And you know what? He may have got me, but he damn sure isn't going to get any of the rest of my clanmates. And when I explained why, he said, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can have your plat back." And I said, No, you didn't forget. You just thought you could continue to take advantage of me. Now I know you think that I'm stupid. Lesson learned. Called you on your bullshit. You needs to give. So booted him from the clan. This really just all goes back to reciprocate. Somebody helps you out. There may come a day when they need your help. There may come a day when they need something. They've been farming something desperately and haven't been able to get it, and you've got a buttload of them in your inventory. Reciprocate. So that's the first 5 unwritten rules in the game of Warframe. If you can think of any other unwritten rules, put them in the comment section down below. If you like this type of a video, I may put together a number 2 for the series, because I've already got a couple other unwritten rules in my head. But we'll have to see how it goes from there. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. Until next time, peace and grease.